So, I start every video saying so, don't I? I should start something else. Good evening. I think I've done that one before as well. So today is the first day back on clean meals for a full 6 of the day. Stop faffing around now. I've been back from Mexico for a week. I've eaten cleanish the entire time. But going back to clean meals today, you feel different. You feel different. It's hard to explain. The main thing is you don't stuff yourself from breakfast, lunch and dinner. So you don't feel stuffed, oh, I feel full now. You never feel full on 6 meals. So it's more comfortable throughout the day. You never feel hungry, like, oh, I wish I'd eaten more. It just doesn't even cross your mind. You think, oh, I've eaten now, that's it, meal done, have my water, and next one. You know, next couple of hours and bring on the next meal. But, I mean, some of the differences you feel straight away, it's like turning on a switch. All of a sudden, you feel healthier, and I have more energy, and I don't feel so uncomfortable from bloatedness. I can feel my stomach and body and torso like just tighten up that touch, because I'm not putting processed crappy food through myself. There's no aftertaste from anything in my mouth, and I noticed that going to dirty food, my taste buds become sort of desensitized to flavour. So now I've got like my sensitivity back to the flavour a little bit. I mean, clean food, my first meal tasted really bland. My second meal was still fairly bland. My third meal starting to become more and more palatable. My dinner now was really fantastic, and I'm sure my evening meal will be great as well. It's so weird to all of a sudden, you know, I don't have, not that I had bad breath on unclean food, but you just feel so much cleaner yourself. You feel so much more healthy. You feel so much more alive, less uncomfortable. Taste comes back, a lot of taste. Cigars taste nicer when you're on when you've eaten clean food and you're not on. I mean, it's going to get better and better as days go by, but the first day, no, I really taste it. It's like coming home to a familiar world, you know, your own little familiar part of your own life. Coming back into clean 6 meals a day, it's like, wow, I feel happy about it. It is just weird though, how you don't realise how much the difference between your emotions and how you feel deep down within you, and how you act and how you hold yourself when you're not entirely clean, or you're not eating throughout the day. You're only eating breakfast, lunch and dinner. And some people say, or I know people that miss breakfast out in their daily routine, and they're just miserable all morning. And you say, well, why don't you eat breakfast? And they go, well, I haven't got time, or I'm not hungry. The thing that you have to train your body to do things. I was struggling to eat 3 meals a day, but I wanted the time off, away from the structure of eating 6. So, yeah. But sorry about that. My dad walked in for some reason, completely put me off. He was looking for something. So yeah, going back to flavours and things and how you feel, it's really funny. You wouldn't expect to feel so different when you eat clean, natural foods like rices, potatoes, all types of vegetables, pure chickens, beefs, you know, as clean as it comes, unprocessed items. So I don't need to spell it out for you, but yeah, it just is a really nice feeling to be back, more healthy. The only issue is your mouth. I find your mouth, because you don't eat anything particularly hard and aggressive and crunchy, your mouth, my mouth, the lining of my mouth gets very soft, and even the dentist said there's like a plasma or something around my teeth when I was dieting, which was quite strange, so she said. And that was down to, so if I go and eat some crunchy bread or whatever on a cheat meal once every 2 weeks, it's going to cut my mouth up a little bit, scratch it and graze it. But I've always been quite susceptible to crunchy and crispy things anyway. I don't like them, and they do hurt. But yeah, try going clean. It makes you feel so much better, along with obviously spreading meals out. I mean, most people watching this video are used to maybe 3 meals a day, and they go, well, if I had to eat 6, I'd be stuffed. But you just reduce the amount that you consume, or they'll say, I'm not hungry at that point. But if you have a smaller breakfast, cleaner breakfast, and then you have something mid-morning and then afternoon and then mid-afternoon, your body soon gets used to it, soon gets into a pattern. That was the biggest issue for me going to 3 meals. I'm just so not used to 3 meals. Really extremely hard to go from 6 after nearly 2.5 years of having 6 meals, all of a sudden saying, I want to be normal, I want to give up this and that, and I've got to try and get to 3. I can't handle all of the stresses of trying to eat 6 times a day from people you just in your social life and at work and things like that. So it is, if you can make it work for you, that's the trick, is to make it work for you as an individual person. Everyone has different ways. I can say, eat this, this, and this, and this, and this throughout the day. But that might not work for you. Maybe you need to eat something else at this time, or prepare to take food with you where you go. Or, it's not difficult. I cook rice in, like a half a kilo at a time, I think. And I put it in the fridge for like 3 days, or whatever. And I just take what I need from that, So there are ways around it, but I just thought I'd do a video to basically log my findings of dirty to clean, just let you guys know the differences that I find when I flick around. So take no notice of the background. This is as good as it gets when it's winter and there's nowhere else to partake in one of my simple pleasures, I suppose, is the saying. But yeah, have a good day. Think about consuming 6 meals and try and be as healthy as possible in terms of what you are eating, consuming. If you set yourself a goal, you go to the shops and you buy nothing but what you're going to eat, you're not going to be tempted by anything else. And to be honest with you, for the last few weeks I craved things like chocolate, and even yesterday, and I go clean today and don't crave anything. Don't crave pizza, don't crave chocolate. There's chocolate in the house, it's right there in front of me. I don't feel like snacking on a bit of it after dinner or anything. I feel fitter or healthier. My mind is running clearer, everything. It's extremely strange. I'd never have thought that food could have such an impact on your physical well-being and your mental well-being. It's really interesting stuff. Anyway, I'm blabbering on now. So yeah, see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this little insight. I suppose I'm always learning. Everyone's always learning. It's a learning curve. And I love you and leave you. I've got to get rid of this puppy now. Right. See you later, guys.